Hey everyone, it's Melinda with Tailored in Teal. If you are new to my channel, I am a part-time online reseller and I sell on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. And in today's video, we're going to go over a lot of jewelry that I purchased last year, a full year ago, and I'm gonna see how much money I've made and if I actually think it was worth it or not. So I am going to give an update on my via trading Amazon jewelry lot. You probably have heard me say that particular phrase, Amazon jewelry lot, from all of my what sold videos because I've sold quite a few pieces of these costume fashion jewelry and I wanted to give you an update. And also someone commented on my video from a year ago asking if I would do an update, so here it is. I probably won't do a second update. I'm just gonna stick to this one because I have a feeling that these pieces, the remaining pieces that I have, are going to take probably a little while longer to sell. And also just wanted to let you know that I collected this data on April 15th. It is now April 28th. So it's been a few weeks and I have sold a few more pieces, but they are not going to be in the totals that I'm going over right now. So as a reminder, if you haven't watched the video, I will link it up here to kind of give you an idea of what I got and what I was dealing with. I purchased this on March 11th of 2022. My total cost of goods, including shipping and everything, was $182.90. It was advertised as assorted Amazon costume jewelry, and it could have been shelf pulls. I don't think that there were any customer returns, but most of them were shelf pulls, and I got 150 pieces. There were unfortunately 11 pieces that were either just not good enough quality for me to want to sell, or they were broken, or it was basically an empty box with nothing in it. Yes, that did happen. So after taking those 11 pieces out, I was left with 139 pieces to sell, which if you divide that by my original cost of goods of $182.90, that's $1.32 per piece. And you'll notice that a lot of these don't sell for a lot, but they also don't retail for a lot. So every little sale adds up. I always try to tell myself that, especially when sales are really slow. I started listing half of the items in late March, early April of 2022. Then I had to take a break because I kind of got bored of it. I like batch working, but I definitely get bored of listing the same type of thing over and over again. So I listed the other half of the lot around late summer, early fall. And now let's get into the actual numbers. So in 2022, I had 2 Facebook Marketplace sales that totaled $10. I did stop selling on Facebook Marketplace in September of 2022, so you will not see any number for that platform in 2023. On Mercari, I had 3 sales that totaled $34. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the Facebook Marketplace was a necklace and a keychain. Mercari, again, I had 3 sales totaling $34, and they were earrings and rings. And then on Poshmark, I had 8 sales totaling $92. They included earrings, rings, money clips, and also necklaces. And on eBay, I had 7 sales totaling $73.11, and that consisted of bracelets, earrings, keychains, necklaces, and money clips. I will say the money clips went very fast. I think I was given 3 or 4 of them, and they all had little funny sayings that said, for the little money that my daughter or family hasn't taken. Those were really great for Father's Day gifts. I did have a lot of themed items in this lot, like for granddaughters or for mothers, grandchildren, grandparents, father-in-laws, stepfathers, things like that. So, you know, when people were looking for gifts for Father's Day or Mother's Day or a graduation of some sort, I tried to put those keywords in when they related so that my searches would come up, and that seemed to help. So on 2023 so far, I've had 3 sales on Mercari totaling $29. They were all necklaces. Then on Poshmark, I've sold 10 items so far, totaling $95. They were also a lot of necklaces, a lot of keychains, and 1 anklet. I think I only was given 1 anklet in the whole entire box. And then on eBay, I've had 5 items sell totaling $55.85, and they were bracelets, necklaces, and earrings. So the totals for 2022 were 20 items sold at $219.11. If you take out the fees, which was $51.13, I am left with a profit of $167.98. And then in 2023, I've so far have sold 18 pieces, totaling $179.85. There were $45.62 in fees, giving me a profit of $134.23. So my total sales dollars for 2022 and 2023 were $398.96. Fees altogether were $96.75. If I subtract the full amount that I paid for the box, which was $182.90, I am left with a net profit of $119.31 in the green. And the best part is I have 101 items left to sell. My highest selling sale was actually on Poshmark, and it was the brand Faith Heart, and it was an 18 karat gold plated urn necklace that was in the shape of a cross. So it was basically like a little vial that you could unscrew and put your loved one's cremated remains in there so they could stay with you at all time. And that sold for $19, which I'm not sure if that was an offer or a full asking price, but either way, it was my highest dollar amount. And then my lowest dollar amount was $5 on Mercari. That just happened a few weeks ago. And it was just a tiny, tiny little pair of earrings. Because my cost of goods are low and because also Mercari fees are a lot lower than other platforms, I decided to accept that $5 offer. And then I also wanted to give an honorable mention to eBay. A lady bought 3 different granddaughter bracelets. She must have had 3 granddaughters, so she purchased all of them at the same time, and those totaled $25.47. But if you break them down divided by 3, she only paid $8.49 for them. But I still wanted to mention it because I don't get a ton of bundle sales with these particular items. A few have happened on Poshmark, but that particular sale on eBay was a very nice surprise. So now getting into the pros and cons of this box. So the pros, they're super easy to photograph. Except some of the jewelry is a little bit shiny, so my ring light will cast a shadow on it. So I had to get used to photographing it, not with my ring light or in natural sunlight. They are easy to list. There were a lot of multi-quantity items that all were the exact same thing. So especially on Poshmark, all I have to do is say that I have multiple quantity, and the same thing on eBay. Unfortunately, Mercari does not have that option yet, but I hope that they do soon. I feel like it would be really beneficial for everybody. It is also easy to store. I have all the remaining boxes in a big, long Rubbermaid box, and they just sit on the shelf until they sell, and then I locate the item within the box. They are also super easy to ship. Most of them weigh under 6 ounces, so cost of shipping on eBay is pretty cheap and also cheap for the customer on Mercari. I purchased the 4x4x4 boxes from eBay, which I'll show you a little picture up here. They are perfect for these because most of them have gift boxes, so I just stick the gift box in a little plastic bag, put some packing paper in the box, and it's good to go, and it's usually always under 8 ounces. So now for the cons. Unfortunately, a lot of the items weren't the best quality, so I got a lot of like keychains and things that I didn't really think were super valuable, and they weren't. But I still listed them. There were a lot of stainless steel items, which is great because stainless steel does stand the test of time and is a very durable metal. There were a lot of like gold plated or silver plated items. I don't really consider those precious metals because that plating can wear off. But that was kind of a bummer that there weren't any like super high end precious metals or stones. One of the reasons why I originally bought the box is because I thought that maybe these all would be still listed on Amazon, so I'd be able to pull that information super easy from the listing and basically just copy and paste it. But since they are shelf pulls, most of them, if not all of them, were actually not even listed on Amazon anymore. However, if I did a Google image search, a lot of them did come up and they were selling on their own website, so I was able to pull information from that, but it wasn't as easy as I originally thought that it was going to be, so that was a con for me. And then the obvious one is that they don't really sell for a lot. Most of these items would sell for $9 and under. Occasionally I would get that, $19 sale, $15 sale. Even though I was still making a profit off of the items, sometimes it was only like a $2 or $3 profit. So that's kind of a bummer. And now comes the question of, would I buy something like this again? Probably not stuff from Amazon. Maybe if it was from like a boutique or another wholesale company where they might be better quality pieces, I definitely would. I purchased a box of J. Crew jewelry from Cozy Threads or Helpsy Source, whatever it was at the time, and those sold like hotcakes. In fact, I only have 2 pairs left from that box. So if it was something like that, I absolutely would buy 150 pieces of that. The Amazon stuff, not so much. Do I think it was worth it? Absolutely. Clearly, I've made $119 already, and I still have over 100 pieces left to sell. Not really sure what's going to happen when pieces don't sell and it's been listed for like 2 or 3 years. I might just throw them all together in a lot and sell them as is, but we will cross that bridge when we get there. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Every once in a while, I like to give you updates on the wholesale boxes that I purchased, so hopefully you enjoyed watching it. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye!